This is from Claire Brandt. I have a question for you. Why are you both so lovely? We're not lovely. We just seem to be lovely.
Seem lovely, yeah.
Yeah. We're no different to anybody else. Lots of people say things like that. Not as direct as that. Why are you so lovely? Lots of people say we have a loving relationship, and it's a very common observation. But how long we've been together? Over 40 years, isn't it?
Yes, well, since we met, to be 45 years in October.
You know, we are very comfortable with each other, and we've been through the learning process of what winds each other up.
Yeah, know each other so well now.
Yeah.
What triggers things.
Yeah.
And, you know, when to keep quiet and not talk. And
yeah, very comfortable with silence.
Yeah.
We like being together. And yet we can be apart, can't we? Quite, you know, very happy going out with other people and stuff.
Yeah.
If you've got a problem, address it there and then.
Yeah, straight away.
Don't be frightened to say, hang on a minute, I'm not happy about this. Or, you know, you've got to be honest with each other, haven't you?
Yeah.
And
get it off your chest.
But try and do it in a way that's not judgmental or aggressive but just make it clear what you're feeling and why.
And explain why, and then
explain why,
so the other person can understand how you're feeling.
Yeah,
and then that avoids any sulking and long periods of not talking.
Yeah,
because that's just a waste of time.
We've done all that. We've done that in our younger days, and the door slamming and stuff like that. We've done that.
Yeah,
and you know, we just want a quiet life, really, don't we?
Yeah.
This is from Pat. I started watching your videos when my partner was diagnosed with bowel cancer about 10 weeks ago. He's had 2 cycles of chemo so far, but we were very wary of going out anywhere in case he picked up an infection. Seeing you and Ken living quite normally and mixing with other people, I'm wondering if we're being overcautious, as it's all very new to us. Can you give us some tips about staying safe, please?
Well, we've been very wary about meeting other people.
Yeah.
We won't ever arrange to meet anybody if they've got any sign of a cold or anything.
Yeah. We ask them outright, don't
we? We haven't actually been out as much as we would normally, meeting other people.
No.
So when we go out, we go out just the 2 of us, and obviously coming in the van, you can keep isolated. So that's really good. And try and get a walk out in the fresh air. And eat outside if you can. Which has been
near to outside.
Yeah.
Our favourite would be, because we don't actually like eating outside, and this summer has been really bad for wasps.
And wasps, yeah.
Yeah. So sitting near the door.
In a restaurant and away from tables with other people on them. And we have where they've tried to sit us on a table by people, we have actually asked, well, can we go and sit somewhere else just to be more isolated?
Yeah. And basically, if it doesn't look right, just go somewhere else. That's what is our rule. We're doing click and collect on all our food, aren't we?
Yes.
I go and collect it.
Yeah. So I haven't been in a supermarket since I was diagnosed.
Nor have I. Yeah. The other thing we do is we make copious use of First Defence or similar products, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something that you can sniff up your nose. So if we were to be going somewhere where we knew there was a lot of people, you would take that before we went there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, this isn't a medicine, so all that product does is it lines your nose and makes it more difficult to pick
up a germ,
a cold or flu or something. And touch wood, it's been good.
Yeah.
If either of us sneeze, we take First Defence immediately.
Yeah.
We carry it with us. We got some with us now. But no, you're not being overcautious. But don't become monks. Going out is very, very important.
Yeah.
You were quite out of breath on this walk we just done today, weren't you?
Yeah.
And it was a flat walk.
Yeah.
And it's because the last few days you haven't felt like going out.
Yes, because of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think going forwards, we need to get out every day.
Every single day.
Do a walk every day, even if it's just around the block.
Yeah. Or in the house.
Get some exercise. Yeah.
It's like we were watching a series the other day.
Oh, yeah, we watched Jesus of Nazareth.
Jesus
we were
of
watching.
Nazareth.
Every time an advert break came up,
I made you get up and walk up and down the lounge.
Walk up and down the lounge for the whole time that all the ads were on, just to get some exercise.
Yeah.
So it's just little things like that you can do.
Any movement makes a difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck with
the treatment.
With the treatment. Yeah. We hope it goes well for you. Okay, this is from Angie. How do you keep up with your appetite?
I'm lucky I haven't had any mouth ulcers or sores.
No.
But I have been meticulously using a fluoride toothpaste that was prescribed by my dentist.
Yeah, which has got a 5% fluoride.
Is it?
I think it might be.
So you can only get it on prescription. Yeah. It's called Durafat. And then I use a Corsadil fluoride mouthwash that doesn't contain any alcohol. And I use that at least twice a day. And first thing in the morning, I've been doing just a saltwater mouthwash as well. So I think that's all helped.
Carol's favourite thing at the moment is when I gave her a salad yesterday and she'll go, "Oh, this is massive.
Huge plate full of salad.
I expected to eat all of that." And then 5 minutes later, she gives me her empty plate.
Yeah.
This is from Graham Bamber. I saw Ken filling a bottle when he was in the bathroom in the van. I'm intrigued as to what he was doing. That's my gin still. We make two varieties of gin, don't we? I've no idea. If I was filling up a bottle in there...
What was that for?
In the bathroom. I don't know what that could have been. If you give us the time and thing of the video that you're talking about, I'll have a look at it. But I can't think what that would be. Another question, how do you fit your security cameras to your van at night? How are they powered? Well, they're battery. They're USB-C, so they charge, and the battery lasts forever. I don't know how they do it. They're obviously very, very low powered, and I just use magnets to attach them to the exterior of the van, which is great because it means you can put them anywhere. And also it means you can put them even on lampposts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you plan your trips out, or do you just stick a pin in the map? We've learned our lesson on planning things, haven't we?
Yeah, we don't overplan.
For trips, we started off planning in great detail. But to be honest with you, if you're in a camper van, I often think planning is the enemy because it constrains you and stops you from following your nose when something looks interesting. Yeah. So we have a general idea of a region now, don't we?
Yeah, like if we were going to France, we'd know what region we wanted to explore and where the main towns were that we wanted to see and the main sites of interest. But if, as we're going along, something else pops up that we hadn't planned for, that we didn't know existed, then nothing to stop us going off course and going there, because we don't pre-book any sites or anything.
No.
We just do it on the day.
No.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no need to pre-book, I think, because you can always find somewhere to park and spend the night. As long as you follow the principle that your park up is just for sleeping. Because we like to do trips in small packages. And we don't like huge long drives, do we?
No.
So we like to bring a series of a region. We would definitely use AI to scope out what there is to see. And then that gives you the basis of a trip. I mean, AI can plan the whole darn thing for you now, can't it?
Yeah, they could tell
in
you
seconds
how to drive there.
Yeah.
All the places to stop, even in a camper van, it will tell you where all the airs are and campsites. Yeah.
It'd be interesting how many of our subscribers or regular viewers are using AI. Because if you're not, you really ought to be by now. Graham says, I'm on the cusp of being diabetic. What's the secret to you cooking rice, potatoes, pasta the day before? Well, there's no secret about it. When you cook any carbohydrate or most carbohydrates, when you put them in the fridge, the carbs undergo a change and they become less able to spike your sugar level. And I honestly believe that the thing that got my blood sugar down was putting things in the fridge. Yeah. Because that is the enduring change I made. And we do it religiously now, don't we?
We do. So we always batch cook baking potatoes cook a whole bag at a time. Just keep them in the fridge till you want to use them. Reheat them in the microwave.
Same with pasta. Same with rice.
Rice, I cook a batch in the pressure cooker. Freeze it.
Yeah.
Till you want to use it. And even if you just are planning on having spaghetti for lunch, just cook it first thing in the morning.
Stick it in the fridge.
Stick it in the fridge and it retrogrades.
Yeah. Last question from Graham. What was Ken's rank when he retired from the police? My rank was superintendent, and it was a long, greasy pole to get up there, but I'm glad I did. All the fun, I tell you now to anybody who's joining the police, all the fun goes out of it after you reach the rank of sergeant. Inspector, there's a little bit of fun, but mostly pain, and then ranks up and above that were blooming awful. But I got there, didn't I, and got my pension.
It's worth it for the pension.
Would I do it again? No, I don't think I would. I'll be honest with you. When I see some of the things that are happening in policing today, I wince. I don't know why we're going around to people's houses for things they've said. It pains me deeply, and I'm not alone in that with some of my colleagues. Hopefully they'll get their act together and get back onto what it's all about, and it's all about dealing with crime, serious crime. Right, this is from Louise Grinham. My question is, Tony and I cook in our motorhome, Doris, and when we get home we empty the grey waste, clean round, etc. But when we go back inside after a couple of days, I can still smell foodie smells. Do you have any tips or tricks to get rid of this, please?
After a trip, I will just use a spray, like an antibacterial spray, to wash around the sink. And then I do put some Zoflora disinfectant, just a capful of that, down the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink.
Yeah.
After I've cleaned it, just to leave that till the next trip. And on the cooker, we just use a spray with that gets rid of grease.
Yeah.
And just
we've never had food smells in the van linger more than a day or two. The only other thing we do, I suppose, is when we've called it quits and we're on our way home, that last journey, I will put some of the what's that chemical we use in the toilet?
Sol Bio.
I'll put some Sol Bio down into the waste tank and let it slosh about all the way home, and then I'll empty that at home and dispose of it at home, and that seems to be doing the job. Yeah, we don't get any smells coming up from the waste tank. No. At all, and we don't keep the plug in. We used to go to lengths, didn't we, to stop food and stuff going down the sink. Yeah, well, we still do. Well, not as much as we used to. We used to use filters and stuff like that. We just got a little strainer in the kitchen sink over the plug hole to catch the major bits. Which camera do you use when you go walking? I have had a lot of cameras, and I tell you what I'm using the most now is an iPhone, and I'm right back to the day I started. You see this? We got fancy mics on now because the camera is distant, right? And it makes it easier. And I'm filming this on an Osmo Action 3, which is a very good camera. But for general filming... Pocket camera. Yeah, pocket camera. For general filming, this is an iPhone 14. And this is a pair of Apple earbuds, the old-fashioned ones that plug in. So this is actually Lightning port, but you can still buy these with a USB-C. And you'll see that I've wrapped them up. This just tucks into I won't do it now, but it tucks into here. And whenever I use this, I hold it just out of camera view between us when we both want to speak, and it picks up the sound. Yeah. Wonderful. And also this little bit of fur, which came off a toy. I show you me making this, I think, in one of the Norway videos. In the Norway video. When I lost this in Kristiansand, about the second or third video of our Norway trip. Yeah, I'll tell you how I make this. This plugs in here, and this just cuts all the wind noise out. And I tell you what, the whole of the last series was made on this
with the iPhone.
With an iPhone,
Yeah.
basically. So I've had all sorts of action cameras, drones and stuff like that. But I tell you what, if I was doing it all over again, I'd just make films using an iPhone, because I honestly don't believe you really need anything else to tell the story.
You might need a zoom camera to get some close-ups.
Yeah.
When, like, for filming, like wildlife and stuff.
Yeah, but it's quite rare that you encounter that sort of stuff. Yeah, a little pocket zoom would be good, but you don't need fancy kit.
And the new iPhones, what times zoom have they got now?
Well, the new one's got 8 times zoom, and I do think I might give it a go, because I think it will do most of what I need. He's saying when driving down the road. Well, when driving down the road, yeah, we just use this.
When we're driving,
well, we use
the iPhone, because you can zoom in on things as well with the iPhone, so it's better than the Pocket.
It's better than all of these other cameras, because I love the fact this has only got a 3 times zoom, but I love the fact that I can go between different frames so easily. So that's what I'm using. Last one from Graham. Where are your photo frames from? The one in the van, and how do you stick them to the cupboard doors? We got a video about that, haven't we?
Well, we show in one of our videos, we show us sticking them up. We just bought them off Amazon.
Yeah,
and
they were in our store.
Come in a pack of about 12, I think.
Yeah. And they just stick to...
They're really easy to use. Yeah.
How do they stick? I've forgotten. They are sticky, aren't they?
Sticky. They're not magnetic.
Peel them off and they stick.
But
they come off very easily. They won't do any damage. Yeah. We love them.
Yeah.
We wish they would do them bigger, so that we could use them at home as well.
Yeah. But
the reason we've gone for the 6x4s is because they're the cheapest prints to do at Boots. And when they're cheap, it doesn't matter, does it? You can go down there and change them frequently.
Yeah. So
we like to change them all the time.
Often get another set printed out at Boots.
Yeah.
I think they're about 60p or something each.
Yeah.
So
it's cheapo.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's all the questions. So thank you very much for those.
And if you're interested in any more questions that have been asked, we have got a playlist of Q&A videos, which we'll add this to if you wanted to go back and watch those.
Yeah, so I think that will conclude this video. Probably gone on longer than we intended, but thanks for watching.
And we'll see you soon.
If you want to see more about us, then the top playlist is all our Q&A, and the bottom one shows you how I made that fluffy microphone cover.